Hi, I'm Tracy Eaton and welcome to this week's edition of Face Facts. This week I'd like to share with you something about the eyebrows that we haven't spoken about for a very long time. And it's actually the underside of the eyebrows, and people who particularly have eyebrows that are straight across the bottom, so totally the opposite of what I have. And the people that have these types of eyebrows are the types of people who are more reserved with regarding showing their feelings. And the reason I'd like to speak with you about this is because I really noticed it recently with a group of men actually, and by the way, quite a lot of men do actually have this trait, remembering of course that structures are never a gender thing, it's always the individual that you're working with. But anyhow, there was a group of men asking questions, and it was very interesting as to the style of questions that they were asking. It was clear that they'd thought through the questions and they were asking them in a very level-headed, level-toned way, very reserved with the type of questions that they were asking as well. The quality of the questions was very high, and yet they weren't expansive as in to bring in any emotion or any drama into the situation. They were very controlled when they asked the questions, and clearly it was almost like they'd thought through the answer to the question before they'd actually asked it. So rather than just allow the question and the answer to go wherever it went, the style of question was so thought through and so controlled that it was almost like they actually knew what the answer was before it was given. People who have this reserved style of underside of the eyebrows rarely like to make emotional waves. And when there is that sort of emotion, especially if it is an emotional wave, not so much conflict, but an emotional wave, then they either want to control it and be victorious over it, so that heavy-handed control, or try really hard in a level-headed way to bring harmony to the situation. So it's that victory, even if it means heavy-handed, or that harmony to bring that control. It's really important for people with eyebrows like this to use really open and honest communication. So if you have eyebrows that are reserved and straight, make sure that you're using open and honest communication in your dealings with your prospects, your clients, or your team members. And if you're the one who's dealing with a person who has those straight eyebrows underneath, then make sure that you communicate more in a level style. Don't make waves, because they won't appreciate that from you. Keep it more level, don't rock the boat, and they'll be a lot happier. Until next week, look out for those reserved style eyebrows. Bye for now.